few questions that sticks with me. And unfortunately, I don't think we can find an answer to this, but I do wonder why John denies when they ask him, "Are you Elijah?" Because Jesus clearly says, when his disciples ask him, doesn't Elijah need to come back before the Messiah? And Jesus says he came, and they did not listen to him. And they knew he was talking about John the Baptist. So Jesus clearly makes clear, now granted this is after the death of John the Baptist, makes clear that John the Baptist came in the spirit and power of Elijah, thus fulfilling the prophecy of the return of Elijah. Yet when he's asked, "Are you Elijah?" he says, "No." Instead, he quotes another prophecy about the precursor of the Messiah, namely the one shouting out in the desert, "Make straight the way of the Lord." Now, it is possible that John the Baptist did not realize he was in the spirit and power of Elijah. Okay. A lot of times in our lives, you do something that seems menial or unimportant, ends up having a big impact on somebody else. Or is the thing you thought was not important, end up being real important. You didn't realize it at the time, right? That happens. I don't think John the Baptist is trying to be deceptive. I think at the very least, he is always trying to set real expectation. No, I am not the Messiah. And I know you think I am, and I know you want me to be. And I understand your enjoyment and your excitement, but I am paving the way for something greater. Now, if you have the ears to hear it, you can imagine the people that were following John, some of them were disappointed. And you can imagine some of them got it, and they were super excited. Because it's one thing for the teacher you found to just be amazing, to say to you, "I'm not even the best." And you say to yourself, "Oh, great, we're not even getting a good teacher, right?" But when you found a great teacher and they say, "I'm not the best," you know what that means? That means there's still more to learn. There's still more out there. And if you thought John the Baptist was amazing, wait. Just wait till you see the Messiah. And some of them did. And they left John. They started following Jesus. Some of them became our apostles. Some of them became the first martyrs. Some of them didn't. And they kept on doing the John the Baptist thing. We never really know. Not except with hindsight. The way any one thing in this life is going to play out. So, you can just presume none of this matters. Some people do. And it's a decent strategy that helps greatly reduce anxiety. But it means you miss the things that do matter. Or you can assume everything matters a whole lot. That is a bad strategy. That is a recipe for terrible anxiety. Because everything's important. Let me tell you, no it ain't. That nosy neighbor that always says those upsetting things to you, they are not important. That sounds really harsh. What I mean is, don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. They're looking for excitement. They're looking for adventure. Just let it go. There are many important things, right? But not all of them are important. And it's hard to tell the difference between the two. One of the strategies you could take is to simply be prepared. And know that when you're prepared, sometimes you'll miss it. That's the way it goes. And the opportunity will come and it will go and you'll look at it as it passes by, like a car, and you just go, "Oh, there was the ice cream truck. Oh well, we missed it today." But sometimes you won't. Remember Abraham, who unknowingly entertained the angels. Stupid opportunity. Easy enough could have been like, "Sorry man, we're out of food. Go on to the next tent." But he didn't. And he welcomes the three angels. And because of that, Isaac is born now. Be prepared. Is everything unimportant? No. Is everything super important? No. It's very hard to tell the difference. But if you live prepared, waiting, expecting that the Lord's going to put something in your path, then you might catch some of the important things.